I want to give y'all 3 reasons why you can't stay in your comfort zone. You got to get out of that comfort zone. Point number 1, comfort blocks your growth. I had to realize that the more I stay comfortable, because I know my set hours, I know I can account for my set pay, that I'm home every day. That's comfortable to me. That's what I've been used to ever since I've entered the workforce. But if I really want to grow, if I really want the life that I say that I desire, it's going to cost something. It's going to cost some time. It's going to cost energy, peace, even some sleep. But if I never stretch myself, I'll never discover how far I can really go. So I can't look at this next move as a setback. I need to look at it as a setup for where I want to go in life. I got to look at it as a setup for the freedom, the flexibility, and the income that I've been praying for, the income that I need. I'm a homeowner. You can't play around with no money. You got to have a plan on how you gonna not just pay the bills, but there are property taxes and getting the grass cut. There's other expenses that will come where you just can't rely on the check paying the bills. You need an emergency savings. You need something that account and things that you're investing in that will grow over time. I just had a situation where my heating unit went out earlier this year, and it got struck by lightning. So I didn't know that my air conditioner was also affected until it got hot. And so we talking about $2,000-$3,000 worth of repairs that, I mean, it had to be paid, and it hurt to do it. I didn't really have it, but you have to do what you have to do. That's something I don't want to have to worry about in the future. I don't want to have to worry about life happening, right? I want to be prepared. And so this is the way that I can do that. Point number 2, comfort breeds complacency. The longer you stay in a place that feels easy, the easier it is to get stuck. I caught myself mentally settling, and maybe you can relate too, in relationships and jobs, maybe your dreams, because of the comfort whispers that this is enough. But that ain't true. It's fear disguised as logic. What feels safe today can become your greatest trap tomorrow, because comfort will convince you to play small, but regret will remind you that you had a choice. And I would rather be disappointed than to live with regret that I didn't even try. Point number 3, God can't elevate what you don't surrender. And that was a wake-up call for me, because I strongly believe and trust in God, but in moments like this, when you're being tested, you got to realize that that's what it is. It's like, okay, you trust me when you're in control. You trust me when you feel like you got it all figured out. You trust me when it's easy. But do I trust him when it's uncomfortable, inconvenient, or scary? He didn't give me the spirit of fear, so it's like, do I trust him to guide me through that next season? And if I do, then guess what? This is going to be a situation where my faith is going to be stretched. I believe God is using this season to build something in me that's bigger than the job title or the paycheck. God often calls us to the unknown, not to break us, but to build us. Comfort zones are built on control. So if you are praying for more, you got to be willing to go when it's time to go. So in closing, guys, if you in a familiar place, or if you're in a similar situation as me, stuck between what's safe and what's next, let this be your confirmation that you weren't made to stay comfortable. You were made to grow. There are plenty of ordinary people, but if you want to be extraordinary, you're going to have to do extra. You're going to have to do more. You're going to have to apply that pressure. I'm talking about you got to get locked in. And you don't have to be sure. You just have to be sure of God. And I'm speaking to myself, because it's really easy to put so much pressure on yourself. And it's like you forget God, like, hey, I'm right here. Like, you don't have to carry the weight of that. That's what I'm here for. I just need you to go. I handle the rest. Everything serves its purpose. And just like the seasons come and go, this shall too. But you're going to have to go through this season, though, if you want to get to the other side. Like Steve Harvey said, that success is an uncomfortable procedure. So in that, we got to get comfortable being uncomfortable if we want to be successful. And that's okay, because trouble won't last always, neither will your discomfort. So, as always, remember, new views, new heights. Is all up here. How we see is going to be the determining factor of how far we'll go. So, wherever you are, I hope you're having the most amazing day. I love you with the love of God. Until next time, peace.